Yo guys, and welcome back to this new video here on the channel. And on today's video we're going to discuss the Bitcoin price action, where we are right now of course forming this higher high structure on the 1 hourly candles. As well, we're going to right now talk about my trade that I'm currently taking on Bitcoin. That is of course already in massive profits. As well, I'm going to go over the symmetrical triangle that broke out and right now is reaching its price target. And of course we're going to talk about the 4 hourly candles that are right now creating several bearish divergence along the way up. What is of course a major warning shot for all the Bitcoin holders out there. So make sure that you're going to stick till the end of the video, so you're going to be finding out about what right now is unfolding here in the cryptocurrency market. So don't forget to smash up the like button. It's only going to take a few seconds of your time, and like you know, the more people liking this content, the more viral cryptocurrency content will be going, and that will be resulting in of course more people getting exposed to crypto. So with that out of the way, let me start off with discussing the Bitcoin 1 hourly candle. So like we know, it is still weekend, and what is extremely dangerous here is that if you are getting a pump in the weekend, that we could be going for a potential pullback on Monday. So if we're looking to the market structure right now, you can clearly see we're still forming this higher high structure. So we're forming a higher high after high after high, and that's of course a very bullish market structure. As well, we have been forming this higher low trajectory, higher low, higher low. This is of course looking very good right now on the imminent short term. But while we are forming this higher high structure, I am seeing the momentum indicators right now tell us some different things here on the 1 hourly candle. So while we were forming this higher high over here, we have been still forming this lower high here right now on the RSI. And of course the RSI is the relative strength index, and it will be telling us on how strong the market buyers or market sellers are right now. And it looks to be right now that the market buyers are running out of their steam while the price action is still running up. What is of course indicating me right now that we could be going for a potential pullback. But like we know, Bitcoin could be as well invalidate this bearish divergence by going for another push up here. So let's say Bitcoin is going to go up with another very massive green candle, we could be easily see this bearish divergence getting invalidated. But then let me come back to the moral of the story for the weekend, because we know that of course if Bitcoin is going to be closing it's Friday candle here, you want to be seeing the Monday candle open around the same level, because otherwise we're going to create a gap. And usually what we know with gaps is that they are getting filled here. So the higher Bitcoin is going to go in the weekend, the more likely we are going to see a pullback on Monday. So please don't get too excited if Bitcoin right now is going to be pushing up back towards 57,000 US dollars, because either way I do think that the chances are relatively high that Bitcoin could be seeing a massive correction all the way back down towards the 54,000 US dollars here on Monday. That is at least my prediction. And of course if Bitcoin is right now going to correct and below this level, we could be expecting of course a pullback and a push up on Monday. So the higher we're going to go from here on right now, the more bearish I will be coming on the Monday. Of course I do think that we could be still be bullish on the longer term, but right now on the imminent short term we want to be a little bit more skeptical, and we want to be taking it a little bit more slower. As well, if we're looking towards the trend lines that we are right now forming here on the Bitcoin price action, you can see over here, if Bitcoin is right now of course forming these highs, you can clearly see over here we're getting stopped at every single time. So higher high, resistance, resistance, resistance. This is an important level to pay your attention towards. And while we are seeing and while we are paying our attention towards this very critical level of 1 hour resistance, you can clearly see as well that we have been breaking out of our symmetrical triangle, and this symmetrical triangle has been as well reaching its price target here on the top side. So you can see it moved up since of course retesting its previous resistance as support, and since then we have been reaching our target of the 55.8k. What was of course a massive good trading opportunity. So right now we're trying to go once again for another push up here, and even though I'm anticipating maybe a potential correction on Monday, I will be not closing my swing trade position, because yes, I will be for sure still anticipate that Bitcoin could be reaching these levels around the 60 towards 65,000 US dollars here in the remaining of the month, or maybe in beginning of of course the next month. So make sure to stick for that one. I definitely don't think we are going to go for a short-term top here. Like we as well know is that there are still a lot of market buyers and that the sellers are relatively low, and while we're right now going to go for another push up here, like I just told you in the intro, we could be maybe potentially invalidate this bearish divergence structure. So that's going to be of course a relatively good thing. As well, if we're looking to the 1 hourly candles, we could be potentially see this this diamond pattern scenario where we were looking at earlier yesterday. Like we know and like we discussed on the stream here, you can see over here Bitcoin is forming this diamond pattern, and like we know from diamond patterns, those are continuation patterns. And you can see if you're going to be measuring the move of such a diamond pattern, you can clearly see you're going to measure the impulsive move towards the upside. You're going to place on the lower side here of the diamond pattern, and if you're going to be looking to this price target, you could be seeing right now that Bitcoin is going to potentially go for this move back towards the 58,000 US dollars. And I personally think the chances are definitely here that Bitcoin could be going up for this push already in the weekend. So keep your eyes out on that one for sure. And if we're not going to be reaching on the weekend, we could be maybe see the Monday very quick correction with a big wick on the lower side and then start moving up once again here. But it's at least a price target that we should be anticipating, and at least things that we could be, of course, right now expect for Bitcoin to do. But while we are doing so, I want to be quickly talking about the 4-hourly candles. And of course, the 4-hourly candles are the most important candles to look at right now here, in my opinion, because what we're right now seeing here is a major warning shot for all the Bitcoin holders and Bitcoin traders out there. Because what you can currently see is that Bitcoin is, first of all, break out of the symmetrical triangle. What is, of course, not a bad thing at all, because this is once again a continuation of the trend that we're currently in here. But what is very important, and what is getting me a little bit worried here, is if we're looking to the momentum indicators right now on Bitcoin. So on the 4-hourly candles, you can see Bitcoin, its price action is still increasing in its value. It's still forming this higher high structure. But while we were forming this higher high structure here on the Bitcoin price action, the RSI, the money flow, is forming a lower high structure. So we are forming basically bearish divergence along the way here on the 4-hourly candles. And like we know, a bearish divergence is very strong, and especially if it is getting formed on the 4-hourly candles. We know that Bitcoin can be, of course, ignoring these bearish divergences for quite a while here, but I can tell you already there is going to become a turning point. And of course, I'm not saying that we are going to go for an absolutely plunge back towards the, let's say, 45,000. No, I will be saying that we could be potentially go back for a retest around to 52,000 US dollars, because that will be a healthy retracement in the current trend that we're right now in, and it will be once again allowing us to shake out a lot of these weekends. So this is the major warning shot that I was willing to tell you guys about. So this was already it for today's update video here. Thank you so much for once again watching through this very quick update video out there. Don't forget to smash up the like button if you like and enjoy the quick content that we are releasing here on the channel. And with that out of the way, guys, peace out. Goodbye.